All right, that's what I'm gonna get re-racking up. So now we got 11 players.
That should make a faster game.
Yeah, but all right.
Although I'm not sure we could go any faster than that last one.
We've had faster, but with this setup, it's hard to do faster. Okay, so maybe we do Summoner and Boffin this time.
I like that. I actually thought you were going to do that last game.
there are some people that wanted it, and I was like, oh yeah, I just kind of feel like doing this setup, but
Yeah.
yeah. So all right, Summoner, Boffin. So we'll have no starting demon. We do need one outsider.
That puzzle helped you.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah, let's do Golem's kind of rough with Summoner, I think. Or could be anyway.
Yeah.
But you know what, I kind of still want a Golem, so let's do with a Golem, and hopefully that can make for a fast game. Let's get a Tea Lady. Let's get... Hey, Egan, just came in just in time. The demon got executed on day one last game, unfortunately, so we're trying again. Yeah, it went a little right. It wasn't really anything that had to do with the script. It was just a bunch of people got nominated, didn't get the votes, and like later in the day, the demon just happened to be the one somebody nominated, and people's like, okay, we need to go for somebody.
Well, and I think people believed that Lynn was the tea lady. I know because it was me.
For a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Random demon snipe, yep. Let's go with general. Go with a philosopher. Actually, what ability do we want the Boffin ability to be?
Undertaker could be interesting, especially since they don't have a demon right off the bat.
Yeah. Well, yeah, wait, and I guess the demon. I mean, nobody will have the Boffin ability.
Or the Tea Lady could be interesting as well. Yeah.
I feel like Tea Lady wouldn't be like. I mean, I guess it could help prove yourself, but you also kind of like need to kill those. Yeah.
If you did the philosopher, would that mean that they get to pick? That could be interesting.
Yeah, that's what we was going to do last game. We kind of already announced it. That's what we had planned on doing. So,
okay.
What if we did Fisherman for the Boffin ability?
Ooh.
I don't know what we'll come up with, and we don't need to come up with it now, of course.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I like that plan.
Yeah, Philo Boffin. Yeah, I can would drunk somebody, which is nice. Assuming they pick an in-play character. So let's put in an actual Undertaker. Let's put in an actual... let's do a Savant. Why not?
There's two of us. Surely we can come up with some decent information.
Surely. If we can think of an Amnesiac ability, we could add in an Amnesiac.
Ravenkeeper could be interesting too.
Yeah, we can put in Ravenkeeper again.
Amnesiac.
Maybe
what
I
if you could do
can
something
help
like
us.
a reverse? I don't know.
Yeah, I do like the idea of Boffin full. I think we'll try to go Boffin. Well, we could still do Boffin full.
Yeah, I think that's an interesting one.
Yeah, Fisherman is also a good one, but unfortunately we can only do one ability, so we have to...
I think the Fisherman would be interesting to see because you are giving them, I mean, you're helping their team win. So later on in the game, especially early on when it's hard for them to, there's only two of them at the start of the game. It could be interesting to see how they take that advice and see if they do well with it, you know?
Yeah, I think it's good. They summon an imp, they could do two.
Oh wow, yeah.
True. I guess if they start passing, then yeah, that is possible. All right. So I added in the full and then left a fisherman open for our eventual demon.
That works.
All right. We do need an amnesiac ability, but let's go ahead and pass out the characters.
Okay.
All right. Jen is a boffin. Lewis is a summoner. Bluffs will be. Kind of rough bluffs, to be honest. I mean, each night, choose 2 players, learn if they will survive execution. Either. Yeah, that's not too bad.
How many people can survive execution at this point?
Well, we do have a tea lady who won't work. But that's still
yeah,
good.
they're right next to that summoner.
That's still good. And then we have a full.
Yeah.
Bluffs. All right. So let's do. You know, we could throw in Washwoman and maybe. I think Lewis might be able to run with that.
Yeah.
Especially if maybe he works with Jen.
Yeah.
And the balloonist. Philo Tea Lady would be funny. Yeah. And let's throw in Puzzle Master. So we got Washerwoman, Balloonist, and Puzzle Master as bluffs. There's some way with the bot to add in an amnesiac ability, but I don't remember what it is. I have a different bot than most streams have, so... Each night, choose 2 players. You learn if they would survive execution.
Learn if they would, or how many would.
You would learn if either would survive execution today.
Okay.
Does that seem fine? Does this work with the app?
Yeah. I'm not sure how often it's going to be a thing, especially with the tea lady being next to the summoner.
True. And we can think of something else.
Okay.
Which, I mean, we'll go ahead and go tonight, and then we'll think about it. But is that all the setup we need to do? I think it is. Also, Jeff was bluffing amnesiac last time, and now he actually has the amnesiac.
I know, I saw that.
That's great. All right, well, let's just go ahead and get going, and then we'll do what we need to.
Land on the right person.
All right, we'll try this again. Good night, everybody.
Well,
the current amnesty, maybe. Like I said, this spot's different than like what a lot of the other ones do. So maybe it's amnesiac. No, I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, I think you're probably right. Maybe we do need a new amnesiac ability.
I just don't know that they're going to get very many numbers, and I think it'll be really hard for them to figure that out.
Well, anyway, I'll just go and start doing the other stuff. So Boffin isn't going to learn anything yet because there is no demon to learn.
Correct.
Philosopher does get to go early. We'll ask if Lynn wants to use her ability. Then the Summoner will learn 3 bluffs. Lynn does want to use her ability, but didn't tell me what it was.
The syllables in the character. So they pick a player and you learn how many syllables are in their character. It could help with, say, what they're bluffing versus what it actually is.
Could be, yeah. I was trying to think of how that matches with some of the other ones. Lynn wants the Raven Keeper ability, which is going to drunk Ned.
Oh, poor Ned.
He was a farmer before and never died, and now he's the Raven Keeper. Oh, yeah, we can do something with syllables. I mean, it's an ability I've seen before for sure, but...
Yeah. Well, are you going for one that you haven't seen?
I mean, not necessarily. I say it might be, like, guessable. But
Yeah.
learn how many syllables are in their character. We'll see how it goes. If somebody comes up with something better, we'll go with that.
Okay.
Lynn, so we're changing Lynn to show her as a Raven Keeper. So Summoner gets to learn 3 out-of-play characters. These characters are not in play. And that's technically... Well, I guess you could do it during minion info. Well, no, you would do it separate, I guess. Alright, and now we do... Oh, I see. I think I'm on the wrong night order. Why? This is a setup. We did a quick game and the demon got killed day 1, unfortunately. So
Yeah.
actually, there's really not much to do on night 1. So in this setup,
I think just in general, like I was looking at it when I was playing the last one, there's not a lot of town info daily roles.
yeah, it's not too much different than say maybe like Trouble Brewing. Cool. Well, I guess we'll go. I don't see any other Amnesiac suggestions, so we'll go with that. So we'll tell Jeff to make a choice and choose a player. In general, I think we'll definitely give neutral. We do want Savant info.
Yeah.
Jeff chose Robert, who's the Savant, so we'll give a 2. Yep.
That's funny. Can I tell you that that's exactly what he said he picked last game? He said, I'm the Amnesiac. I picked Robert and got a 2.
That is... I forgot you said... Or he did that. That's actually pretty funny. He could think that he's puzzle drunk if somebody bluffs Puzzle Master.
Yep.
Because that would be a funny thing to do.
That's amazing.
Alright, let's get Savant info for tomorrow.
You could do something along the lines of both of your neighbors are townsfolk. Or...
Well, part of that is the golem's usually pretty confirmable.
Oh, true. Yeah.
I could say one of your neighbors is drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Or
you could even do someone opposite from you on the Grim, which could be Jeff, Lynn, or Ned. No, I guess that would be Jeff. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know if I'd want to do it quite so vague.
Yeah.
Or
It'd be interesting if you could say, like, Ned was drunk without saying that Ned is drunk. Like, going along with what you're saying, one of your neighbors is drunk, or...
one of your neighbors is evil. One of your neighbors is drunk. Well, yeah, we could only do drunk or evil. It could be
Right.
buff and golem. It's definitely possible. I think I'll stick with drunk for now. Well, I don't know. One of your neighbors is evil, sure. Or... I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, it's something true. Or you were picked last night. But I guess that's confirmable too, because Jeff is probably going to tell him that he picked him.
Yeah, again, both of those are false. Yeah.
Well, Jeff picked him.
No, I was talking about what Egan said in chat.
Oh.
One is drunk or one is evil, but both of those are false.
Yeah.
One of your neighbors is evil. Why is this so hard?
Yeah, I know. This is what we get for picking Savant and Amni.
Or what would you say?
Well, only one person is safe from death today.
Could be a little. I mean, it does kind of possibly. Well, I mean, that does point to Lewis or Lynn being evil.
Yeah.
One of your neighbors is evil, or
Well, that really points to 4 people being evil, possibly. Because if you say one of your neighbors is evil,
what if I say
So
one of your
either-
neighbors has a townsfolk ability, which isn't to say that they're both townsfolk, or
yes,
one of your neighbors
I would go drunk.
has a minion ability.
Oh, that works.
Yeah, we'll go with that. We've gone
Okay.
through. Maybe it's a thing. I don't know.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
All right. Sounds good. Bye.
Come back and laugh.
Welcome back down. Quit your complaining. That's good. Welcome back. It's an 11-player game. We'll give you about 6 minutes. Good luck. Oh, sorry. You learned neutral.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
You're good.
Yeah. We spent so long doing everything else, I forgot to give the general info.
I don't see, unless there's some fun amnesiac power that Sam is gonna come up with, that we're gonna very clearly know what kind of game this is.
Yeah, I've got a fun red circle. Which one are you? I just put Boffin down, but like, you know,
You were correct, so it's Buff and Summoner.
Boffin Summoner, nice.
The
Buffs
Boffiner.
are Washerwoman, Balloonist, and Puzzle Master. I was
Washwoman.
thinking of going with Balloonist, because after I summon, it doesn't really matter that if my info doesn't make sense.
Balloonist, and what?
Puzzle Master.
Okay. And you're thinking of doing Balloonist?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do Puzzle Master.
Oh yeah, that sounds good. Yeah. Unless, like, I guess, like, you know, you can get the info to me like the second day or whatever. I was leaning towards making a vigor, but I think it depends on what our neighbors look like. You know.
Yeah.
Imp, obviously imp.
So, hello, Lynn. What would you like to do? You're muted.
My bad. I could do a hard claim, or I could do a 2, whatever you feel comfortable.
Sure, I'll do a hard claim with you.
Okay, you first.
You got me killed last game.
I actually didn't even vote on you, surprisingly enough.
Yeah, but you're tea lady. I'm the amnesiac. I selected Robert, and I got a 2.
Are you serious?
That's a heart attack.
That's pretty funny.
Yep.
Are you dead serious?
Yep.
Because that's what you were
100%.
doing last game.
I'm aware.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm the philosopher.
Okay, well, don't pick amnesiac, or I'll be drunk.
I actually haven't used it yet.
Yeah, I didn't think you would.
No, I usually like to hold off. Just one, usually one night.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
so
I am the amnesiac. I could be puzzle drunk. You know, that might be funny, but I don't know.
Oh, that would be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully not, because that would be nasty also.
It would, but because amnesiac's a pretty.
Amnesiac.
Oh. Puzzle Master Amnesiac. Ugh. Okay, good luck for the Amnesiac. More
Thanks.
better than I ever do. Okay.
To that end, I'd like to make my amnesiac guess, or get Savant info, whichever.
Sure. You learn that one of your neighbors has a townsfolk ability, or one of your neighbors has a minion ability.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Is it like a
Hello?
reverse empath ability where I learn the alignment of the neighbors of the person?
You learn cold.
Okay. It's like Groundhog Day. All right. Anyway, thank you.
Good luck.
I could go whatever you decide you want to do.
Yeah, I'll have chats with people, see what the game looks like end of day 2.
Do you want me to? Maybe I just Washerwoman confirm you.
Okay, yeah, that sounds fine. At this stage, I'm saying that I got Robert, but I'm kind of going to keep it to my chest, just in case I need to change up what my info.
Okay.
looks
Yeah,
like.
what you could do is, like, if worse comes to worse, throw me under the bus, as like it wasn't necessarily the best confirmation.
Yeah, fair enough. All right,
Cool.
All
right.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm an outsider, so I'll go that far right now.
Okay, I'll give you 3.
Okay.
Tea Lady, Plague Doctor, or Ravenkeeper.
Okay. Sounds like excuse me. All of them are very much. Wow. Actually, that's a very interesting combo. Either you're protecting, or you're giving the storyteller's ability to mess with us, or you'll actually get good information. So
Yes, that is the question, isn't it?
2 want to die, 1 doesn't want to die. All right.
Whatever. I don't care.
All right. So I'm Savant,
Ooh, spicy.
and obviously I'm not going to tell anyone that other than you. And here's my day 1 of information.
Mm.
One of your neighbors has a townsfolk ability, which is
Oh,
fun. Which is
wow.
fun wording, right?
Oh yeah.
Or one of your neighbors has a minion ability.
Oh.
So that means, it could just be I'm next to an outsider and townsfolk, or it could be all kinds of other stuff. I think it's worth killing my neighbors to find out.
It's not a terrible idea. I could understand. Who are you sitting beside, Robert?
Steve and Matthew.
Okay. Well, let's see if you can get a read on either one of them, and whichever one sounds better, let's just try it out.
Hello.
I'm here for fake savant info or something.
Or something, as one does.
Yes, as one does.
What's the game plan?
Well, thank you for the information.
Good luck.
Okay.
But yeah, so it wasn't you at the very least.
Well, yeah, I mean, you wouldn't learn the demon right away, would you?
No. Well, you never know. You don't want to meta Sam.
Nymph or summoner, I could be one of those. Who knows? But generally speaking, I'm good. So.
All right. Well, I'll put you down as Jen's marionette.
You got it.
about that?
Perfect.
All
All
right.
right. Good luck with
See
it.
ya.
Librarian, balloonist, general. Straight on the line there.
Librarian, balloonist. I will take one of those out. I'm either the washerwoman, the librarian, or the night watchman.
Washerwoman, librarian, night watchman. Thank you. I'll head out.
You got it.
Well, that's
Okay.
I'm an outsider this game.
In that case, I'm a townsfolk.
Gotcha. Sounds so normal.
Yep, normal townsfolk.
As the days goes on, I'm sure we'll learn more.
I sure hope so.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
See ya.
All right, thanks.
Yeah. Are you gonna share info with me? As long as he's not the marionette, I guess he's okay with it.
Womp womp.
Yeah.
Vague with me, but I'm not sure I fully trust Lynn. But
You're not sure you trust me?
Lynn. That's
Oh,
what
Lynn.
that's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at to you. But this could just be. It's residual because she lied to me last game, and I have not forgiven her. She was good. She should not have lied to me. But also, I have heard a little bit of something that might point it out. But I would say I am a little bit higher on the power curve than I have been the last 2 games.
Okay.
What about yourself?
I don't know. Which was pretty good.
What's that?
Which was pretty good.
Oh no, I know, but I'm talking about as good.
That's good.
And which was not powerful for me at all because Jeff refused to nominate. So.
Yeah, well, that's his problem, not your problem.
Yeah. But it made me feel very inept. But okay, give me something, Manny. Why don't you hard claim to me?
Well, I'd be a fool to do that.
No, okay. Oh, you're claiming you're the fool. Is that what you're doing right now? No. What are you? What are you? Are you?
I'll give you librarian, savant, or fool.
Librarian, savant. Well, I hope you're the fool. I hope there was just some fun, canny wordplay there. You know, you wordsmith.
We'll
wait, you said savant?
Huh?
You said savant was.
Well, on a roll.
Okay.
Which makes me think, and I'm probably gonna ask Sam too, which makes me think maybe it has to do with Lynn or Lewis's character, or I am the fool.
Okay. So Amniel, remember, could also be left.
Yes, which is okay, that also works.
Just
That left.
giving you extra info just as a.
Or if we invert the L, it could be the number 7, and we just have to execute 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, it's getting too late. I don't know that Sam would do that to himself.
I don't know, but what would you like to share?
I'm claiming outsider right now, just kind of for day 1. I'm not going to get too specific on that one, but I figure an outsider is a solid 4 to give the people.
Sounds good.
Okay, see ya.
Good luck.
With alignment and got cold, so it's exact.
So maybe steps away from a minion or something.
Yeah, I could ask that.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to think what a 2 could.
Oh no, I mean, I think that's reasonable. I'll have more information the next time if I'm alive, I guess. But,
okay. All right.
Yep. All right. Oh.
Easier.
Cool.
Hello.
Come here and bluff Amnesiac real quickly.
All right.
I'm just gonna say I learned a letter, and it has to deal with nominations. So.
All right, and you would learn a cold or a bingo or whatever.
Yeah. All right. Thanks.
All right. Good luck.
I
All right,
think I've
everybody.
made my
Donations
sense
open
pretty
in a
well.
minute.
I don't like it because the time I was evil, it wasn't in play, so I didn't have actual ability.
Jeff,
What I
I didn't
like
get to
about it-
use it yet. No.
Yeah.
What I like about it, it creates this meta of, this person's townsfolk ability is working. They must be the demon.
Right. It does. Yeah, I mean, because for sure, like, Steve was a confirmed virgin, and it, like, had a klutz pick. Like, it had me on the edge of my seat almost, because I was like, he could be the demon.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, and that was again, that was one of the reasons why I was so okay with going for Chris, was that was such a good boffin ability.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I
Cool.
didn't have grain baking information this time, claiming that people got me multiple, double claims. So sorry, I
Nominations
can't
are
solve
open.
it so quickly.
I nominate Steve.
Robert nominates Steve. State your case.
I mean, for starters, he neighbors me and he neighbors Lewis. I mean, guilt by association. And then by his own admission, he says he can't solve the game. We just got to cut dead weight here.
All right. Steve, your defense.
You're correct, Robert. I cannot solve this game on day one again.
All right. Majority 6. Here we go.
Shameful, really. I mean, even if we don't execute you, I hope you learned your lesson.
I feel like that was a very damning indictment. Sitting next to two very suspicious people and not being able to solve the game.
6 is enough. Steve is about to die.
Late votes.
Jen will nominate Robert.
Jen nominates Robert. State your case.
I wanted there to be 6 votes on Steve so that we could beat it and have 7 on Robert. Robert correctly named Steve as a good player, and as an evil player, he knew that. So we need to kill Robert the demon.
All right. Robert, your defense.
I didn't name Steve as a good player.
Cool. 6 to tie, 7 to execute.
That's your damning evidence right there, Robert.
I feel like they really did
4
the
is not
absolute
enough.
most with this clock sound. Like, it's just shoot.
I'd like to nominate Lewis.
Josh nominates Lewis. State your case.
Lewis gave me a claim that feels very minion-like. I don't know if I socially trust Lewis, so I think that this might be a good kill. I'm not sure why we voted on Steve. Maybe that was just off of a meme play, but Lewis to me could be evil.
All right. Lewis, your defense.
Yeah, sure. I will say Josh and Matthew gave me the exact same pair of claims during our chats today. They could literally be one and the other, but that was interesting. I'd rather hang around, get more info, although it was strange the way Steve got on the block there.
All right. 6 to tie, 7 to execute. Two's not enough. Lewis is safe for
Yeah.
today.
Just to say, I haven't spoken with Josh today, so I was told that, and I was thinking, oh, great, people gonna think it's an evil claiming.
So, do we have anybody who's willing to want to die?
Rob will nominate Lynn.
Rob nominates Lynn.
Oh, don't do.
State your case.
Well, she lied to me last game.
All right. Lynn.
Which is not good enough reason to kill me this game. That's all.
6 to tie, 7 to execute still.
All right, I'll work on my offense next time. My accusation. I'll come up with something better.
One's not enough. Lynn is safe for today.
Why does this feel like a lift? Like I'm just
Does anybody feel like they've got their information? And
maybe
Last
I'm
call.
wrong. Let's see what happens.
I am a washwoman. I don't really like losing a good vote.
Steve will nominate Jen.
All right. Steve nominates Jen. Jen dies. State your case.
I was the golem.
Jen, your defense.
Well, I'm already dead, so there's that. I saw a balloonist.
All right. Still 6 to tie and 7 to execute.
You're dead, Jen.
Oh yeah, thank you.
We might as well let Steve die if he's golem.
No, he was just reminding me because my dead vote, so I'm not.
5
Yeah,
is
legal.
not enough. Jen is safe for today.
Golem can get kind of hairy at the end of the game.
At the end of the game, but we know he's good, right?
Right, yeah.
No, he could have the Boffin Golem.
That is true. We've solved the. We gotta kill him right now because that makes sense.
But if there's a god,
I love the fact that I'm in this position again.
Counting from 10.
I don't think anybody ever really believed you were the demon in the last game.
5,
somebody should nominate somebody else.
2, 1. Steve has been executed and dies. The game continues. Good night.
Oh, that's not fun.
Really...
Oh boy.
Though Jen's doing that, and Lewis's syllables, so the summoner and the balloonist, they all have the same. They both have the same, so it might get him by long enough to not die. But they are screwed as far as that extra ability.
Yeah, such as it is. Jeff asked, I don't remember exactly what he asked, but he asked whatever fake question he was going to ask last game.
He said it, something about alignment, he said.
Yes, I can't remember, but it's what he asked, and I said cold, and that's when he was like, it feels like Groundhog Day. Yeah.
I think he's going to ask you today, depending on how this tonight goes. I think he's going to ask you about seats away from minions or something like that.
That's fair. All right. Well, we're not doing Summoner tonight because it's not night 3. So everybody and us included is sad that we're not going to see a Boffin ability this game. We didn't get to see one last game either because there was only one day, and our plan was to tie the Plague Doctor to the Boffin. The first game, though, had a pretty good, showed Boffin really well with the High Priestess, the Demon Heaven High Priestess. I thought that played out really well. Anyway, Jeff, make a choice. Choose a player. No Raven Keeper. Undertaker will learn. Well,
Boffin.
Jen didn't die to execution. Steve did.
Oh, that's right.
So he's very helpfully going to learn that Steve is the
Golem.
Very helpful. Game solving info right there.
Well, and that's good that and Jen is not going to get outed, so.
Jeff's picking Manny to learn 1. We do need Savant info for tomorrow. I did forget to wake Josh last night, and he had to come. It started day 1.
I noticed that.
Should I say that Good's slightly winning?
I think so. I think it's a slight though, because I do think that Jen dying there just kind of makes him look good, at least for now.
Yeah. All right. Oh, let's some Savant info before we do the general. Could say maybe at least one player could survive execution.
Yeah.
Or something false.
No once per game abilities have been used.
I guess I'm trying. How's the Golem worded? A little tricky when things are. Oh yeah, Golem does say actually once per game.
Okay, so you can say only one once per game ability has been used because Lynn's used hers.
Right. Well, that would be two. Well, yeah, I guess this would be false. Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. I guess I don't really want to interact with the golem in that way. I had a thought. I was going to say something like one evil player woke up last night or tonight. Yeah. One evil player woke last night. I think it's fine.
Godfather Boffin,
It's-
probably.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go ahead and give Josh slightly good, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
All right. Seeing that, let's go. Good morning, town. Nobody died in the night. There are 9 players alive. I'll give you about 5 minutes.
That's interesting.
There's summoner on this.
Some
Hello.
Hello. I would love day 2's info, please.
All right. You learned that at least one player could survive execution today. Or one evil player woke last night.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, no problem.
Because, you know, the golem's ability is if
Yeah.
they're not the demon, they die. So
Yeah.
he either is truly the washerwoman or,
Yeah.
you know, a minion who...
Yeah, I didn't tell anybody that I was the Undertaker that day. The
Mhm.
3 that I gave around was librarian, general, balloonist.
Okay.
That is why I came into conflict with Josh.
Gotcha.
But I've been hiding I'm the Undertaker just to keep it slightly under wraps.
Mm-hmm.
In case I'm trying not to tell people.
Have you talked to Robert yet?
Right. So, yeah, we got to get Lewis nominated. We have to get Lewis because if Lewis dies, then that probably means Josh sunk a kill. Like that's the world that I'm working with because I hard claimed to Josh on the first day.
You trust
so,
Josh?
Well, he just came out hard and told me, and then nobody died today. So that puts a world, or I should say, nobody died last night, which that
Is he
means
fool? Is he claimed fool?
Nope, he did not claim fool.
Okay. So there was reason Robert wanted to push on Steve, specifically his neighbors. With some, I'm not gonna want out his role, but
listen, let's out everything here. If you're telling me you're Raven Keeper, I'm telling you I'm Tea Lady. I want to test my neighbors. How?
Hello, Minnie. How's it going?
Good, and you?
Good. Anything you want to share?
I will tell you I'm the librarian Savanter Fool.
If I took a guess, are you the fool by chance?
Sure.
Okay. That just for my well, I'll trust you. I'm the amnesiac. Sure, I picked Robert last night and I got a 2. I picked I picked Robert the first night and got a 2. Right. I picked you and got a 1. I'm thinking it might have to do with syllables. So if you're the fool, that would make sense.
Yes, like syllables in the
right
character. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can believe that.
That's why I guessed you were the fool. I was like, out of the 3, but
that's interesting for Robert. Then it's not a lot of good characters with 2.
Yeah, I to be clear, I haven't gotten a bingo on that, so let me go ask about it before we start. Like,
Fair enough.
building the gallows.
What have you asked?
I asked if it had to do with like neighboring alignment.
And got a cold, I assume.
Yeah, got a cold. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, good luck asking, and let me know if that's it, because that feels pretty good. All right, later.
Yeah. Okay. Nina, can I ask my amnesiac to you?
I think I'd rather bring Sam in just because I have not run an Amni, but you can ping him and we can bring him in, or I can ping him.
Will do. Hey, Sam, is it the number of syllables in their role name?
Number of syllables in the role name, you get a bingo.
Okay, there we go. Good enough. Good stuff.
The wording I have, if you're interested, each night choose a player, learn how many syllables are in their character.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Told you people either figure it out early or never at all.
Right, yeah. Yeah, there we go.
I wasn't for sure how you were going to, how that worked.
Yeah.
So I wanted to be sure before.
Nope. Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Cool. Good luck. Where to go to now?
Josh is claiming to be general with neutral and now slightly good, which is odd to me.
Because that would mean a good person. Well, if both good people died, then maybe it is slightly evil, but it would be slightly evil, not slightly good.
Evil, not slightly good.
Yeah, you're right.
So he's painting a world in which
an evil person died.
Yeah, and it couldn't be Steve mechanically because he would have to be the demon with a Boffin ability. He couldn't do the golem thing. So.
Right. Well, that's just what they said, and I can only
it's your.
this is a hard script. There's not a ton of information, easy information.
Yeah,
on this
and
script,
obviously, I'm fully sold on Steve being good. Just because Jen is dead does not mean he is. So
last night nobody dying. That means what? It could either be a fool or tea lady. Are there any other interactions where that could have happened, or something kill, obviously? But are those literally the only three possibilities?
The three possibilities are fool, tea lady, and it's a summoner.
Oh, summoner. Oh, right.
Yeah,
right,
summoner.
Right.
Those are the three.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Not a big deal.
One evil player woke last night. That would be DA or Godfather or the demon.
Right. We may not have.
Well, actually, it could be Marionette too, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
But it's just one. So if we have two, then there's a possibility that you got hit last night, and nobody would survive execution, which would mean that it's just one.
It has. I think that statement can only be true if there's a summoner, right? Because if it's the demon's the only one that woke. And then you need... it could be Marionette Boffin, I guess. Yeah, it would have to be Marionette Boffin, and the Marionette didn't wake.
Yeah, so I'm guessing it's... Yeah.
Wait,
I mean,
what was the other half?
Which one? What?
The one evil woke last night. What was the other half?
At least one player would survive execution today.
Oh, today. Right, which would indicate Devil's Advocate. I mean,
It could be you, but it could be, you or a tea lady or,
Right. Yeah, okay.
So it's likely that, so that means that we either have a demon or a DA, or I guess both, Anyway,
yeah.
Do you think it's worth going
outsider virgin in a sense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
At this point, although I died also. So
that's true. That is true.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I feel fine
We'll
sharing.
talk later.
All right. Thanks.
See you.
All right, welcome back. Got a minute until nominations open.
I think Manny's a good shout today.
I don't know anything about Manny.
I don't. I'd like to hear other information, but I do think I'm a good possible choice for execution today.
Okay.
Are you willing to share more publicly as to why we think Manny's why we think you're a good shot?
For me, there's information that points to that Manny is possibly evil, but I'm not sure.
Nominations are open. Feels my music stopped. No good.
Could just be another evil trying to throw him under the bus.
So, I haven't heard of any evil pinks on me. I still don't necessarily think that I'm a bad execution today, but based on the information that I've heard, I'm struggling to find what kind of information could actually point to me being evil.
The absence of information is still information.
Has anyone heard of a puzzle master at all?
That would be really good info.
Yeah.
I have heard that a pick has been made and it's not that, to say something to the thing that we talked about earlier, Josh.
Got you. Okay.
Second call for nominations.
Lewis nominates Robert.
Lewis nominates Robert. State your case.
No big reason. I just don't know much about Robert and I want to learn more.
Robert.
I'm a Sagittarius.
Majority is 5.
Is that true, Robert?
We all learned a lot about me.
He's really
Yes, we did.
One's not enough, Robert. It's safe for today.
I don't know why he included Leo in his bluffs, though.
The episode.
Rob will nominate Lewis.
Rob nominates Lewis. State your case.
I just heard amnesiac info that literally had one of the pieces of information was the letter L, and I already tried Lynn, and so now let's go for Lewis. Absent of anything else, I think this is at least worth getting on the block. It's a starting point. Yeah, that's it. I heard amnesiac with an L. That seems like something.
All right. Lewis, your defense.
The amnesiac that I've spoken to told me something completely different to what this is. So I don't know where this particular amnesiac is, but maybe there's two. I don't know. I'm an Aquarius. I like the beach. I don't know. Just.
All right. Majority is still 5.
Yeah, let's get 5 on it.
No, yeah, washerwoman information.
Have been seen by a washerwoman.
Okay. I see.
3 is not enough.
Manny nominates Rob.
Manny nominates Rob. State your case.
Lots of accusations coming from Rob, but I have pings on. I have roles in other places that have info that actually points specifically to people. So I'm just kind of curious how Rob has like specifically targeted information.
All right, Rob.
Well, the people that I have hard claim to know. That's what I will say. This would be a bad kill, but yeah, that's it.
All right. Majority is 5. Four is not enough. Last call.
There's 9 players alive. So
I nominate Matthew.
Robert nominates Matthew. State your case.
I mean, it works so well on Steve. Matthew neighbors both me and Manny. Very suspicious. There is some vague information pointing Matthew's direction.
All right, Matthew.
And to keep the astrological thing going, I'm a Scorpio with a Taurus moon, and just to say, the only person I have hard claim to this entire game is Steve, because there's a vague world where Jen's evil, and he's the only person I have hard claim to, and that's going to stay.
All right. Majority is still 5. One's not enough.
I'd rather be killed than kill nobody.
You've already been nominated, I think, haven't you?
Well, that's why I'm. Yeah. I need someone
Manny,
else.
what's your info? You said you have info on somebody, or
I don't have info, but I know of who has the info. I just people are saying like I'm evil specifically, but I know the roles that can generate.
I'll nominate Manny.
All right. Josh nominates Manny. Anything you'd like to add?
I'll let Manny have his accusation and defense.
Manny.
I think Lynn is evil, therefore I am evil. Please kill me.
All right. Still needs 5.
and I'm not going to vote on that. Already.
Yes, I've done it.
6 is enough. Manny's about to die. Any last nominations? Count from 5 or 10 rather. 2 5s. That's how it goes. 1. Manny has been executed, but does not die. Good night, everybody.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
I wasn't sure.
Demon with.
All right. Well, that was a day.
I bet Lewis picks Rob.
You know what?
There was a private chat where Lewis is like, or Rob's like, I want to chat with you first thing. And if it was me, I'd be like, yeah, I'm totally turning you.
I'm pretty sure the first Summoner and Summoner, Rob was in the game, and he was the one that ended up being summoned. Let's come just a little bit of time, but let's go ahead and get Lewis's choice. All right. Josh as the Vigor Mortis. Fun.
Poor Josh. Always turns evil.
Yeah. They'll love this. All right. You are... Oh, it automatically filled in. Cool. Wow.
And he left.
You see the look on his face. So, come on. Make a choice.
I can hear him saying that in his voice, too. Oh, come on!
Yeah. Well, the plus side is if he kills Lewis, we can poison Robert.
Yeah.
Oh, he's killing Robert. Well, I guess that works too. Numbers of on info. We do still have Amnesiac info.
The general Vigor Mortis thing is not going to work for him, though.
Oh, and who died? Oh, nobody was executed by... Yeah, or nobody died by execution, so no Undertaker info. Just choosing Ned. Where is Ned? Raven Keeper. Which also matches Vigor Mortis.
Mm-hmm. He's going to learn it on potentially 3 people. 4. Nope. Undertaker 2. That's good. That's a good hide for...
Yeah, I don't mind necessarily. I mean, yeah, I wasn't aiming for him to get us early, but I had the thought that if he did, it's not like the craziest ability in the world to like kind of know. I mean, it's definitely helpful for sure.
I think you can tell. Like, so right now, Josh is going to probably continue to claim general, and his 4 versus the 3 is going to make it look.
Oh gosh.
Like he's lying.
Well, we're just kind of counting a little bit of time, but yeah. Let's get to it.
Okay.
Good morning, town. Robert died in the night. There are 8 players alive. Give you about 4 or 5 minutes. Do 4 minutes.
Would have been nice to know.
Or Lynn killed. Because I'm the tea lady.
Oh, right.
So
yeah,
let's
okay.
trust here.
Well,
so tell me who you are, and let's either you or Lynn should try. Nobody died first night, which means obviously it could be Summoner, or it could mean that either you or Lynn were targeted.
That's possible. I was pretty open about what I am the first day.
I'm a slow lady.
Just in the chats that I had, like I was claiming balloonist, so I could see myself being targeted first night.
Oh, okay. So are you balloonist?
Yes, yeah. I've gotten Robert, then Steve, then Manny.
Okay, so
4 minutes.
Really thinking Rob is probably evil now, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I'm curious about Rob. I don't have any information on Rob, but I do have some. I mean, I posed the one thing in public chat about just kind of a counter world where.
Assuming that you're not a Vigor killed minion.
Is Vigor even on the screen?
Or you star pass.
Yes, it is.
Most people know my role. I'll tell you. I'm the general. First night I got neutral, which makes sense, and then second night I got slightly good. I'm a little bit unsure of because the Golem nominated Jen the Washwoman, or a parent washwoman. So my
We
guess
didn't have a kill at night, but
true, or Steve nominated a minion.
yeah, possible.
And the
Jen is trying to clear somebody.
Yeah, that could be. And then last night I got slightly good. I don't know if I'm being poisoned, if there's a puzzle master in play. I'm not sure what's going on.
I'll give you 2 days of Savant info if that helps.
Sure.
One neighbor has a townfolk ability, or one neighbor has a minion.
Again, if Lynn is willing to go, if you are willing to go, if you don't die, that clears up a million worlds. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like maybe testing you, and if you don't die, if you do die, it's worth learning that if you are the balloonist, then we know Lynn is evil, or you know what I'm saying? Like, it might be worth doing that risk. That's all I'm saying. But that's why I went after you. Like, that's why I voted Lynn the first day. I talked to Josh rather. I hard claimed him. That's why he nominated you first day. That's why all of this information is the information.
Okay.
So,
yeah. Well, I look. Obviously, yeah. If I stay alive, then that's good info. If I die, then that's also.
No, I got a bingo.
Oh.
Yeah. So last night I decided to check you just because sometimes Ravenkeeper lies around a while. And your information lines up with like that you're the Ravenkeeper, or my information lines up that you're the Ravenkeeper. So if I'm not going to tell anybody else that,
right?
I pick somebody and I get a number of how many syllables are in their character name.
Ooh.
I got 4 for you. So if you happen to be sticking around, you know,
which
then I'll say, right, exactly. That's what I was kind of thinking, because sometimes, and that way they can't frame you as the demon
based on my role. But Lewis, I'm not.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I was just gonna quickly say that Ned gave me Tea Lady, Plague Doctor, and Ravenkeeper in his 3 to me, and so obviously Jen dying means, well, Ned can't possibly be that, assuming Jeff is good.
Like Jen and Manny are talking now. I told Jen what I philosophized into, which may have been maybe could be a mistake. I don't know.
Okay.
Like Jen could still be a minion.
What did you go into?
Ravenkeeper.
You did, okay.
And there's apparently another Ravenkeeper on the board.
Yeah.
Summoner or marionette summoner.
Yeah.
Anyway.
One player. I'm assuming your first one is true, and then if day 1, I'm going to guess that puts Matthew as a minion.
Or having a townsfolk ability. I mean,
that's true.
I mean, he could specifically either be a minion, a demon with a Boffin as a minion, or a townsfolk. So it doesn't really tell us a ton. But assuming your general information is correct, there's a chance Jen is just a minion who got killed, and whoever he's clearing, I think he said he saw a balloonist, could be good.
It's where everyone could be evil again.
Yeah, this is why I don't love Summoner.
The other problem
really
is
a lot of ways to deal with, so.
Do we start 1, 2, 1? Okay, so then only one outsider starting unless there's a balloonist. I haven't heard. Oh yeah, there is a balloonist. So there could be a plague doctor. That's hidden. I haven't heard of a puzzle master.
It's
Rob's good here. I don't know.
Yeah,
Robert was good. He was trying to throw Robert under the bus, and then like he's not even his neighbor. I'm like, Robert's good based off. So the reason why Robert went after you, Steve,
he messaged me.
Oh, did he? So you know? Okay, so yeah you understand.
Yeah, what did I know what he told me in message, but what did he tell you?
Well, he said, but I heard his day 1 Savant info.
Yep.
And it was basically, I can't remember word for word. I'm terrible memory wise.
Long story short is that one of his neighbors had ability.
So I'm assuming, is Manny claiming full? Is that what's happening here, or is he?
I'm not the tea lady, so it's gotta be
Yeah.
that. Because Josh is the tea lady and has not told me. Because
If Josh is the tea lady, that makes Jen evil. And then Jen
Right.
pulled my role in our first chat because he claimed washable and he saw me.
yeah, the thing is, I'm not as fully I'm not in the Jen Good train as much as some people, but fine. I think double tapping Manny today is probably best here. I've hard claimed to Steve.
Yep.
What's your order?
Are you definitely one of the two you gave me? Like, even if you don't want to hard claim, is it?
Yeah. Well, no, but I'll explain why later.
Puzzle Master thing is the thing that I would be more interested, but I don't see why they wouldn't have come out by now.
Yeah, I don't think they have a Puzzle Master.
So Josh still seems off to me. I think he might just
Information I've heard has been good too. Josh said got slightly good. I mean, confirms. Yeah.
I don't know.
The outside, I suppose.
The only thing I can think of is that maybe somebody got really good information on like had a lead on.
Well, good. Well, in any case, Lewis, hopefully he completely understands where I'm coming from at this point.
Okay. All right.
Good. I promise you I'm good.
So I did have a reason. I didn't just do it out.
I know. I feel better.
There.
Yeah, I hope not.
Welcome back, town. Nominations are open.
Although it would have been a good pick, Steve. Very good pick.
Yeah.
Lewis.
Lewis nominates Lewis.
Lewis nominates Lewis. State your case.
Look, I'm not crazy about dying, but I heard that this could be a good thing to test. For science, I guess, is the name. Is this in spirit of the script?
Yeah, scientific vigor. All right, majority is 4. Here we go.
I'll keep it at the minimum in case we want to actually go after it potentially.
4 is enough. Lewis is about to die.
How many outsiders have we heard of?
One.
Just the one? Okay.
I've only seen the one. There's the potential for a second one, but I don't believe that I'm aware of someone being out as that.
Would there have to be a second one?
Not if there's a Godfather.
Oh, that's correct.
Any more nominations?
There doesn't have to be a second one.
My existence means that there could be a second one, but Fairly.
I mean, I guess the Godfather could pick the same protected person or something.
I don't think we have a Godfather.
Right, that's what I was saying. It seems.
Count from 10.
I think Robert's information there is.
I heard of Robert's
5.
first day and second day.
So, both days are in the chat.
Oh, I
1.
didn't see it, Robert.
Lewis has been executed and dies.
Oh,
Good night,
that's
everybody.
interesting.
It is.
Lynn's reaction there.
Yeah, the thing is I'm fairly certain Rob just thinks Lynn's evil.
That works.
I don't think Lewis talked to Josh at all. Josh and Jen are having a very interesting private chat.
Yeah, I was seeing part of that. They're trying to like figure out their fake worlds with each other.
It's like, dude, you're on the same team. You need to know this before you try to kill him.
Yeah. All right, let's see what Josh has. Oh, now, more importantly, Lynn and Matthew are protected from the tea lady.
Oh, wow. That is true.
Curious if Josh will go for Rob. But we'll see.
He needs to. It's gonna...
One for Manny. That works.
See, this would have been some very helpful fisherman info to give him.
Yeah.
You need to kill on the opposite side of you.
Josh says, "I don't know my evil team. This is hilarious." Well, your evil team's dead, so.
Yeah. Right.
Cool. All right.
Oh no.
Actually, if you had fisherman, I'd be like, you need to kill Rob and Jeff.
Yeah.
All right.
And Matthew's gonna get truthful summoner.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
This is rough.
Yeah. All right, I'll send Jeff Singh. I think if he picks Josh, it's all over.
Yeah.
All right, there's that, and then we'll go ahead and show Matthew your summoner.
Oh no! He picked Josh.
Yep. We'll show 4.
Well.
Yeah. Well, you know, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Could be marionette
really
technically,
liked
but
the first script we played, right?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, let's go. Go do the thing.
Yeah, they could have just sunk the kills purposefully.
Good morning, town. Manny died in the night.
What?
There are 6 players alive. I'll give you about 3 or 4 minutes.
I would like to see Rob dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it might take 2 days, but
there's reasons for that.
Wait, say that again?
They want you dead.
Hey, I hard claimed my role general to him, and I kept his role hush hush, which is he's like, okay, well, I'm gonna know that you're good, and if you nominate into Lewis or Lynn. So I just made up like, oh, I'm the amnesiac with an L ability or something.
He practically bullied me into telling me what I philosophized into. Which
you're follow? Okay.
Yeah, which is probably a fucking mistake. Oops, sorry, Sam. It's probably a mistake. Because what I did.
Well, I don't know what you did, but I can tell you last night I got neutral, so I don't know what's happening.
Oh yeah, neutral because Lewis is good. Jen.
Hey. Yeah. So I don't know what you've gathered in your chats so far, but yeah, Rob's claiming Tea Lady, and Lynn's apparently the philosopher Ravenkeeper, but I haven't spoken to her.
Correct. Ned's the real Raven. Well, the original Ravenkeeper.
Yep, that's right. That's what I've got. I've got Jeff Amnesiac, who had got a bingo. Josh is the Vigor Mortis now.
Okay. Does he know that I'm the?
No, I haven't spoken to him. I didn't get the chance to. But
Okay.
you're his neighbor, so I was thinking.
Syllables is having it.
3.
I got a 4.
That would be, if it's evil, that would be
Marionette.
Marionette.
But like that wouldn't look good for you, I guess. But I don't know. But
No.
Devil's Advocate. That's 5. Summoner. I don't know. Vigor. It's Vigor Mortis. Vigor Mortis is 4.
Vigor Mortis, yeah. So then it's right. So then it's Vigor Mortis with a Devil's Advocate, and that's the 2 for Robert's information.
Yeah.
And then the third minion is whatever.
I don't know exactly what he is though.
Yeah, he said he's not librarian or general, which is what he gave me day one. I don't know what Josh was before I turned him, but
he was the general.
He was the general. Okay, cool. Sounds good.
Cool. Thanks.
All right. Cool.
Yep.
Let's see.
It's very possible that either A, Lynn is evil, or B, Rob is evil. One of the two of them would have to be if Jen is good and Lewis is good. Yeah. Now, if Jen is evil,
then that would make Lewis evil.
Confirming Balloonist, which Lewis was claiming, making Lewis evil, and then Rob trying to kill either Lynn or Lewis based on the Amni information. The funny thing is the Amni information, I haven't heard anything else other than, I haven't heard their second day. I don't think there actually is an Amni, but there was the Amni with an L.
So, I imagine Rob's protected today, and we're just going to have to kill him twice, but I think
let's kill Josh. Just game over. If Rob's protected today, Josh isn't protected today, wrap it up. It's 1:14 a.m.
I'm just worried,
I don't know.
If we're wrong, we're in a tough spot, right?
Yeah, that's fair. But if Rob is protected today, then
so there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 6 alive, right? So we kill Rob today, he survives. Someone dies in the night, we're down to 5. Then we kill Rob, that brings us to 4.
Okay,
right, later.
I will say that I'm a role that could get poisoned by a vigor and it be a little bit of a harm.
A little bit of a what?
A harm.
Well, that's what I was thinking, because I was thinking, are you tea-lading?
Yeah. Oh no, that's what Rob is claiming.
That's what Rob is claiming. That's why. That's why I was like,
if I'm sober, I would tend to believe Rob is tea lady, but then
should definitely be part of your defense.
Is everybody
All right, welcome back, town. Nominations are open. And somebody's dogs are going crazy.
Come out with a little bit of information, real quick.
Can we nominate your dog?
Yeah. Puppies, come on. Not cool. Not cool.
They were louder than you were, so that's very.
Sorry about that. Apologies. Okay, so I'm the tea lady. That is why on the first day I tried to nominate Lynn. That is why I had someone try to nominate Lewis on my behalf. Nominated Lewis the next day. All of that. I talked to Lewis and I told him, "Hey, I'm the tea lady. Let us test something." So yeah, that's where we're at. Obviously, because Lewis died, I'm living in a world where, well, at first I was just thinking, okay, Lynn must be evil, but then of course Robert said, well, yeah, but what if Lewis was the summoner, and now it doesn't matter if he dies. But in any case, that's why I nominated both Lynn and Lewis, because I wanted to test to see if they would die, and one of them did.
Yeah, that all ends up. The reason I nominated myself is because I knew Rob. Well, I was told Rob was the tea lady, and there was a chance I'd survive, and I didn't. So, Unless
So-
there's some hidden puzzle drunk or something like that, I'm kind of looking at Rob, and I was hoping to chat with Lynn at some point today, but that didn't happen. But
Wait, so you're looking at me over Lynn?
oh no, I'm looking at you or Lynn. Probably Lynn, but because I haven't spoken to her, like. But you know, there's always the chance that you're not telling the truth either. So.
Of course.
Lynn.
So from my world, I know I'm good. I'm 100% good. I think everyone here knows what I am pretty well. Not everyone, but most people. Rob, specifically from my world view, is either the tea lady or the puzzle drunk, and it's like a Godfather plus one. Lewis is specifically a townsfolk or a good role, or evil. That's how it has to be. That's it. Because I'm not evil.
Jeff?
I think that people expect Lynn or Rob to get executed today, so we may have a devil's advocate, so they're probably protected. I think we should execute someone who is not expected. I nominate Josh, and I'll clarify in my defense.
Jeff nominates Josh. Go ahead.
I'll just come out with my information. I'm the amnesiac. I've heard that his role doesn't line up with my information. My ability is I select somebody and I learn how many syllables are in their character name, and his character name doesn't align with what lines up with other people, or his character doesn't match what he's claiming. Doesn't match what I got.
All right, Josh.
I'm the general, so if your ability was to detect syllables, you should have learned a 3. If not, I'm assuming that there's probably a puzzle master. You might be puzzle drunk. I'm happy to go off the board, but first night I learned neutral, which makes sense. Second night I learned slightly good, which to me tracks if Steve was the golem, nominating Jen, who could be a minion. I learned slightly good after that. When Robert died, I don't know if I'm poisoned in some sense or puzzle drunk. And then when Lewis died, I learned neutral.
All right. Majority is 3. Here we go.
Everyone else's role that I got lined up syllable out. Well, anyway, you're the first inconsistency.
Luckily.
Yeah, syllabolic. Yeah, it's
syllabic.
1:20 a.m.
Josh is about to die.
Interesting.
Any more nominations?
Only I did not vote on it, and I know I'm good, so we'll see what happens here.
Yeah.
All right. Count from 10. 5.
Ooh, the panic.
2. 1. Josh has been executed and dies. Good night, everybody, because the game is over.
Yeah.
That was rough.
The good team has won. You know, things happen. Such as when the golem nominates the boffin on day 1.
I had that pegged.
Yeah. Steve, of course, was your golem. We had planned on giving the demon, when they were created later in the game by the summoner, Lewis, we planned on giving him the fisherman ability. But alas. Josh was your general, but was summoned into the Vigor Mortis. We did give neutral night 1, and then after Jin died, and then of course nobody else died at night because there was no demon yet, we gave slightly good, and then it was up to Josh to bluff it from there. Manny was your full, whose ability was used up when he was executed, and then eventually was killed. Matthew was your Undertaker, who helpfully learned that Steve was the golem, and then that Lewis was the summoner. Ned was your Raven Keeper, who's made drunk by Lynn, the Philosopher, who chose Raven Keeper. Jeff was the Amnesiac, whose ability is what he said. I thought maybe there's a possibility he'd figure it out early. It's not like a super original ability, but it's a pretty decent one, I think. It can be game solving, or it can be just kind of I mean, there are several characters where the syllables match, Ravenkeeper and Vigor Mortis, for example. But it is what it is. Rob, of course, was your tea lady, who wasn't protecting Lynn or Lewis, but was protecting Lynn and Matthew last night, because they were both good and they're closest closest good neighbors, living neighbors. Then Robert was your savant. His info, as he said, was one of your neighbors has a townsfolk ability. That was true. That was Matthew. But of course, I worded it so it could be a demon with a townsfolk ability, or one of your neighbors has a minion ability.
I was bluffing Amnesiac. Oh, sorry, I mean to cut you off. Sorry.
Oh yeah. We'll get to that in just a second. And then Robert's day 2 info. At least one player could survive execution. That was Manny, but not Lynn or Lewis. Or one evil player woke last night. No evil players did wake that night. Jeff, go ahead.
I was going to say, I was bluffing Amnesiac last game, and I was bluffing that I got Robert with a 2. So I decided to pick Robert night 1, and he's a savant, so I got a 2. I was like, okay, well that's good. And then I just and then I just jokingly decided to ask the same question that I bluffed that I was asking and got a cold. But I figured it out after I picked Manny, and he said, I can't remember which he thinks he bluffed, but he said fool in one of them, and I was like, are you the fool? Because that would line up with my information. And then I picked Ned. I got a 4, which lined up with him being Ravenkeeper. And then I picked Josh, and then I asked Manny, how many syllables are in what Josh told you he was? And I was like, that doesn't line up. And we were going to kill Rob, but then I was like, no, let's just go. Because we thought we were a lot further behind than we actually were. Because we were thinking there was like devil's advocate in the mix, like
we were just like, what if
Steve,
I had an iffy feeling about Jen at the beginning. Good job about
that. Hey, I feel very happy. I have my first solve because I put it in chat that I killed I killed a washerwoman, confirming the other evil team there. So hey, I get a solve. Woo.
How dare you? How dare you, man?